Hello, everyone. Welcome to another fun Saturday night with Raw Unconditional Love Tarot. So, how are you guys doing tonight? I'm just waiting for some more people to come in. So, um, I'm just waiting for people to come in. I know I went in a little bit earlier. Oh. Hi, Brandon. Hi, how are you? Okay, I got you. I'd like to get a what's coming next checkup, whatever you can. Thanks. I got you started up there. Hello, Ethel. How are you? How's things with you? How's the weather, you guys? Wherever you are in the States. uh, Here it's getting cooler. It was warm for last all week. Had nice sunny days. Any of you guys watch the Oprah Winfrey and Kamala Harris on YouTube? I was watching that the other day live. So he's on the East Coast. Brendan says he's on the East Coast, 70 and clear. Well, getting a lot cooler that I have to wear, you know, not only a t-shirt, but I have to wear a little bit thicker clothes because it's getting it's getting cooler. So you did, Brendan? Yeah, I watched it. Me and my wife watched it. We're sitting here watching on YouTube. So it was great. Hi, Keela. How are you? Uh, just give me a second there. Things are popping in my face for a minute. Hi, Kiba. So says Brandon says, I think Harris will get elected based on the energy. I'm sensing yes, it's beyond. Yeah. Hi, Susan. How are you? So I was watching it, and I mean, the energy that was put out on the whatever they had a sort of on YouTube, they had also on Zoom at the same time. They had 1,000 people on Zoom. I saw actually it was like what's her name? Oh my God, Meryl Street, Jennifer Lopez, Mary Street, and geez, I lost my the other one there that that were played in Pretty Woman. Um, just it just slipped my mind a little bit. So I saw her on the Zoom on the Oprah Winfrey Zoom that night, and the stories you were telling about the what's going on, abortion and things like that. I had tears in my eyes. My wife also, because the energy is very touching to the heart when you hear those stories. Uh, and about the mother of the one of the sisters that passed because of abortion laws and things like that. So I was I got teary in my eye, and I saw Kamala's face, and I thought she was gonna. Hmm, she's very sensitive to that too, So you can tell. So, so I watched that over. I think it was over an hour or something. So my wife was sitting here beside there. We were watching that on YouTube. So it was uh, it was something else to watch that. And Oprah Winfrey. We used to watch it on TV. She was on TV before. I watched her a lot of times, and so I was happy to see her on. It was amazing the energy that was in that live stream. Uh, there's a lot of people, a lot of truth about what's going on. So I got emotional at one point, and my wife also, especially when we heard those stories of the young ladies who, you know, told their story. It takes a lot of courage to go public with that stuff. So, meanwhile, well, so I started a little bit earlier, almost a half an hour before usually I go on at 8:30. Depends. I just wanted to be have some space, you know. So, so anybody else that have any questions, put in caps, please, so I can start up there. I have one already from Brandon. So if you have any questions or personal questions, put it in caps so I can start in up there. And thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your Saturday night with us. I'm working on a project right now. I'm working on a island kitchen for my in my house. So I like to work wood. You can tell. Uh, that's what I do. So there's a lot of energy out there right now, and it's like I can feel it. I can feel the energy and the shift of the energy is it's on high. I mean, the other ones watching the other one go into plunging crazy stuff. I never thought I'd hear stuff like that in my whole life. But maybe you guys don't know, but we have stuff going in our politics also that comes from the 45's energy. It came across the border. So there was a lot of stuff that similar. So not quite as bad, but it's still bad enough when the politicians started insulting, and we never seen that before. We have almost had a. They were saying they were. I never saw it on TV, but they were saying there was almost one was insulting the other, and so bad that the other one got up from the chair and wanted to fight the other one right in. Oh my God, I never seen that here in Canada before, but it almost happened. Almost, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna tell you something about that. There's that's my person. Hi, Kesley, how are you? So Brandon wants to know, Itero. So just a minute. Will the solar flares cause any serious issues like power outage? Power outage. I've always, it's funny you said that because I've been through that all last week because of that all last week. Hi, JR. Hi, Scott. Um, so I uh, I had that already issues with power because last week I lost power for a couple hours and things like that, and came back and all the problems it causes it like crazy, you know. So and my internet is wacky sometimes. I think it updated or rebooted at least three times this week. So there is certainly the solar flares cause cause some issues, but not as you might think. You know, maybe depends where you're at, and usually it doesn't last long unless you know. Thank you for that. Thank you. Uh, so I wanted to say now Brandon is asking what is Canada's overall attitude towards Trudeau at the moment. He's um, he's everything points to everything's going on. You know, of course, the financial situation, the like the other one is hammering him with stuff like questions like blaming Trudeau for everything that's happened. You know, the opposition, but the opposition I'm talking about, he's like the opposition I'm talking about is bringing in 45's energy and like insult, like criticism, like everything's his fault, and the other one just says, "I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, cut everything," like benefits, not worrying about climate change, things like that. I'm going to cut here, gun that, and give back to the people. But this guy is full of it. You know, I mean, full of it. My point of view is this guy is really he just wants power and he just wants to get in there. And he tried to vote non-confidence vote and tried to get the opposing opposition to vote him out, and it didn't work. And he got so pissed off that it almost created a fight in the when they were I don't know how you call it because I'm not into politics that much, but the office where they discuss things openly in a chamber in the parliament, you know. So yeah, so this thing, I see this guy, and I said to myself, that's my feeling. I don't want a guy like that to be president. I don't care what the other one, you know, this and that, because if he's president, he can insult mayors of this town and this town. That's what he did before, and insult somebody right in our face like he did, and he called them a fraud and everything. It's pretty bad. And when they start wanting to fight, my God, I don't want that guy to be president because he'd do it. If he was president, he would insult any president of other countries too, and we'd be in trouble. I don't like people like that. I never did like politics, but this is getting overboard. It's the same energy that 45 is doing. Same thing. This guy is like copying this stuff or getting paid by these people. I don't know, but yeah, I will vote for him again. But he might like my thing. Hi, Lucy Merci. But I think that he might step down. He might not. It's like mm-mm, something like that. But he might. I would like to see a woman there. Excuse me, but I would like to see a different change, like a woman as president, also as you guys in the states are doing. So I would like to see a woman in power. Because I like Trudeau. It's not that I don't like him. He's more gentle. He's more heart to heart than the other guy that's there, and he cray cray. So anyway, that's my opinion on that. So I hope it answers your question, Brandon. So But as long as Trudeau is there, I'll vote for Trudeau. But I don't want the other guys in there. I don't want the especially the conservatives that care. I don't want him. It's really yeah. Yeah, I know, Susan. Yeah, yeah, but you know, Susan, I have family from the States that voted for for 45 in the past. They came to see me this year. We never talked about it. They never. I didn't speak about it. I didn't want them to speak about it, and I didn't go after them for that. I just wanted like sharing some time with them because I hadn't seen them for a while, like quite a few years, and I didn't bother with them, at all. So uh, on that point, and they didn't mention it. But in my, I guess my energy, I didn't want that to happen here anyway. I don't want a discussion with them because they're evangelists. I don't get into those discussions either. So I got my own thing, you know. But anyway, we made a fire, had some fun, laughs, and things like that. We didn't go into this stuff, and they didn't talk about them voting for Trump. So 45 before, so didn't talk about it, and I'm glad they didn't. So I didn't want that to happen here anyway, but it didn't. So put it that way. Uh, if I was a person that voted, it's pretty hard for them to admit it, you know. So what they're, I imagine they're seeing it, but they haven't admitted anything or said anything about it. So I just leave it there and let the universe handle the uh, the current karma that's coming. For those who are still behind 45 for now. He's going down the drain, and so are they. So are they. So whether or not, it's like I said, I tell my wife it's like I don't know how to put it. Me, I had the vision like the head of the snake. You cut the head of the snake, and then the rest just goes down the drain, something like that. Anyway, but you guys know what I mean. So, JR was talking. JR, I was. Everybody that's in the chat, I was talking about, and Lucy Mercier. At first, I was talking about. Did anybody watch the Oprah Winfrey with Kamala Harris on YouTube? I know I fell on YouTube and I saw that, and I haven't seen. Hi Dee, how are you? So I saw that on YouTube, and I said, "Oh my God!" So I saw the people in there on Oprah Winfrey live stream. Then I saw the Zoom, and there was over 1,000 people in there. Um, yeah, and I watched it. It was so amazing. And I watched. There was Meryl Streep. Who's that? I forget her name. The one that played Pretty Woman. She's well known also. Played Pretty Woman. I don't know if you guys. Hi, Fatima. So uh, there was Meryl Streep. There was Julie Roberts. That's who I'm talking. Yeah, Julie Roberts. I just I tried to remember her name, but yeah, Julie Roberts. And there was another one, uh, Lopez. Jennifer Lopez was in the picture, and these people said these women said they're voting for Kamala Harris. So, and those are pretty big names, you know. Those are powerful women. So, and when me and my wife was beside me, and we were watching on YouTube, and we're sitting here. It wasn't on TV; it was on YouTube. And since we used to watch, you remember you guys when the old Oprah Winfrey had a TV show? We used to watch it all the time because she did a lot of amazing stuff, and a lot of giveaways and trying to help people. And she even helped build uh, houses for the needy people and things like that. And all of a sudden, um, she changed her way of I guess on YouTube or so. She went on YouTube, and she had this Zoom, and she said there was 1,000 people on YouTube. 1,000 people, that's big, quite a few. I I've seen Zoom meetings for 100, 200, but 1,000, that's quite big. So anyway, put it that way. So I was watching that, me and my wife, and we got teary eyed, when we heard the stories. I know there's one at the convention, Democrat convention, that was there. I heard her story there, and I heard her story with Oprah Winfrey when she was there too. So, and I looked at Kamala Harris's face, and she was about to, whew, you know, you could see the feeling that she had when these women came out and spoke about that. So it's awful. I mean, the one about abortion that lost her daughter, uh, because of not having medical help. It just touched my heart. Also, the other one also, because he was saying she got her raped by her stepfather and things like that. That really touched us, both of us, when we were watching that. You know what I mean? And these are really true stories. This is not make up. This is not make up stories. These are real. But as I was looking at her, Kamala Harris, listening to these stories, you can see it in her eyes how she was affected by it. So yeah. Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's still on YouTube, JR. If you go, Oprah Winfrey and Kamala Harris stream, it was about an hour. So yeah. Hi Sylvia. Hi Sylvia Hanks. How are you? So if you go watch it, it's really, really touching stories. But there's one of them that was there, the convention of, Democrat convention, the younger one with the blonde hair. So anyway, but those there's two women at least that died from, uh, not getting medical help. So it's pretty. One of them, I believe, one of them, his name was the one that passed, Amber. I don't remember her last name, but Amber was her first name. Anybody that watched it, you can correct me. I believe it is Amber was her name. Hi, Linda, and thank you all for being here. Hi, Linda. How are you? So, I was talking, Linda. I was talking. Did you watch Oprah Winfrey and, Kamala Harris, live stream on YouTube? It was a couple days ago, I think. I believe, been 2 days ago, something like that. Yeah, I think it was 2 days ago. I'm not sure. When I saw that, I sat, and me and my wife sat there and we watched that. Oh, it was very touching. So anyway, anybody else have a question? Yeah, Sylvia Hanks says yes. So I was watching that. It's very, very touching to me. But uh, it's funny how this energy of what's going on in the States is going on here in Canada too. So just you guys, you know, if you think it's not going on, we had something going on in Parliament when the Parliament reopened, and there was insults, because one opposition insulted the other because they didn't vote no confidence to Trudeau, and didn't make the government like hold up. So he was so pissed that he insulted the other one, and there was almost a fight. I never seen that in my whole life. Here in Canada, I never seen anything go like that. Yeah, I've seen it in other countries where officials in the government fought each other, but I didn't think it would happen here, but it almost did. It came from this close to happening. So but the other one insulted him so bad it wasn't funny. And he reminded me of 45, the way he insults people and everything like that. So one of them is like that. So hmm. Just because he in the polls he got more is ahead in the polls because the elections are not here yet. He wanted to have elections right now, and it didn't work out. He got really pissed at that and insulted the other one because they didn't make the government fold up. So it's going around all over the place like that. So I can tell the energy. It's the same, and I I know this, but some people are blind by it because they say, "Oh, he wants to cut this and cut that," but there's still guns, and he doesn't want uh, like surveillance on the guns and abortions and things like that. And that sounds the same as 45 on the other side. So to me, it's the same thing. Same thing. So that's what's going on here in Canada, by the way. it's not it's not always like that, but it's like sometimes it gets. Hmm, I don't want this guy to come in because I don't want uh, a president of Canada go and insult other presidents in whatever other countries. So I don't want this guy to get in. So that's my choice, but I hope there's a lot of people will wake up and see what the hell's going on. Yeah, yeah, we have copycats here for sure. There's one reason this has been going on for a while because um, they had these guys come over. Tucker Carlson went out west in Canada this summer. This summer, sometime. Why would you bring somebody like that in Canada and invite him to Canada to get involved in politics? Question. Second time, apparently, I heard, I don't know for sure, but I heard that Don Jr. or 45's son came to Toronto. So there's no business being involved in our politics. And I'm sure it wasn't our Trudeau that invited them over here. That's for sure. Because I remember when 45 insulted him, insulted our president of Canada. And that was a while back. So JR says he's worried about what's happening in the schools. Yeah. Oh, there was another one. Oh, Jr. If you go to see the live stream of Oprah Winfrey and Kamala Harris, there's a little girl, a young woman, put it that way, that was in school that got shot and survived, and her mother was her arm was all like operating her. Yeah. So Lucy Mercier says Don Jr. did come to Toronto to shoot his crap with the ring of wingers here. That's what I'm talking about because you know that shouldn't be. We shouldn't have this in our politics, but somebody's paying somebody. I can smell it. It's like underhanded money coming to for support. It's like, well, if it doesn't work in the states, we're gonna do it in another country, like right across the border. So it could be that too. I can smell it. I can smell it. I mean, it's awful. It's the same thing. When I don't know what you call that stuff. You know that AI or something like that. When Trump used about 45, I'm talking about, use that to uh, lies about Taylor Swift supporting him. Well, a couple of days later, the funny thing, the opposition in here in Canada, the opposition. the leader of the opposition, or one of the opposition, use it and got found out about it. So I said, well, what the hell is going on? But the same thing. The thing. So somebody's following somebody, and there's something going on. It's underneath. It's not visible. Visual, put it that way. So anyway, but the nice thing about it is, I just love Kamala Harris's energy and Tim Walz. It's so positive, so joyful, so inspiring, for us here in Canada, because we're watching, by the way. Canadians are watching what's going on in the States. We're watching. And we know, we see it, and I can feel it. It's bigger than just Kamala Harris. It's bigger than Tim Walz. It's worldwide. This thing is this movement towards freedom, individual freedom, and everybody. Most of us are, a lot of us are middle class people, like trying to, pay our groceries and our rents. The rent is cray here. There's the same problems that you guys had in the States. We don't have enough housing, affordable housing. The groceries are through the roof. Gas prices went down a little bit, but not that much. That wow, it's not big enough to say, wow, geez, we're we're paying less, a little bit less, but still, we're in the same energy as everybody else is all over the world. So anyway, the 45 says other country leaders like him. Oh Jesus, no. Yeah, yeah, because they know he's corrupt. Everyone outside the U.S. knows that he doesn't care um, about us. I forget what Kamala Harris said about the other leaders talking about 45, but it's like, hmm, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember what she said at the debate. She said um, something like, I forget how to put it. The words she used. It was funny, and she told that other leaders all over the world thought about him. So mhm. It was funny. I just don't remember the word she used, but she used the word that really. Mhm. That was funny. She said that wide open. Millions of people watch that debate. By the way. So anyway, anybody else has a question up there? I have one. I don't know if there's anybody else have a question. I have one start up there. It's Brandon. No, it's not really. Well, what the happened here? I lost my. Wow. Give me a second. Yeah, I have one up there. Hmm. How come I clicked on the wrong one? I don't understand this thing. Something's going on. No. Uh, okay. So I have one question up there. Um, Give me a second there. I'm reading the chat. If somebody else has a question, put it up there. Yeah. So Jr. You wanted to know what Kamala? Yeah, she's on. There's something about Kamala Harris that I love about her. she she is, feels like responsible person. She's a responsible person. So like some people don't care about responsibility, but she does. And she does care for the middle class people. She does. It shows. I've never seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that much uh, uh, politician care about the middle class people like she does. So I'm just reading the chat as I go down. Lucy Messier says, I Googled Don Jr.'s visit, copied and pasted above. Wow. 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 So I don't know. I'm sure that it's not Justin Trudeau that invited him here. That's for sure to get involved in politics. I know who it is, but I mean, you know what I mean. I don't have any proof of that, but I'm saying what I'm saying. So let's see. So if you have any questions, put them in capital letters so I can start them up there. I'm starting to get hot again. Exactly. Okay. I'm just checking where I'm at, trying to find myself. Okay. Uh, so if you have any questions, I'm going to answer Brandon's question. Brandon asked, boy, did I lose it again? I lost it again. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I had the question, Brandon's question, and it disappeared on me. Okay. I got it again anyway. So huh. Something weird. It's weird, this thing. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Wow. Anyway. Okay. So Brandon says, good evening, Ron. I'd like to get what's coming next to check up whatever you can. Thanks. What's coming up next in your life? I hope you're still here, Brandon. Let me see. Thank you. Ah, I got you, JR. I got your question up there. I'm going to check. Yeah, I got you. YouTube is playing games. There's something strange about YouTube now these days. Happening to other people too. You're welcome. Thank you all for moderating. Thank you to all my moderators. I'm going to use another deck called the Light Sears Tarot deck. So DK wants to know. I got your question up there. DK, you're in the queue. Will I get my own home soon? You're welcome. Okay. I'm just going to hide Brandon's question here for a minute. Let's see where I am. All right. So I'm using the Light Sears Tarot deck for Brandon. I haven't used these in a little while, so let's see what comes up. A little bit different than the other ones. The One World Tarot. Sue Toffee, hello, how are you? Hi, Sue. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Thank you, Fatima. Thank you. Blessings to you too. Much love and light to you. I gotta put the fan on now. Every time I do readings, I get down my back. My God. Wow. Okay, Brandon, I'm still on your question there. I got one card. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for support. And don't forget to check the thumbs up, please. It helps. Got one more. Covered the bill from there. Yeah. Okay. I pulled 6 cards for you, Brendan. So this is what I have for your question. You asked. I lost it again. Oh my God. How can you lose that again? Oh. Okay. You want to know what's coming up. So first of all, first card I got, Brandon, was the Page of Swords. It's like messages, a light bulb, like she's coming down with clarity, messages, putting the light on something that might not notice. You didn't notice before. The second card, Brandon, is the Seven of Swords. This some sort of betrayal, or somebody is doing some sneaky stuff behind the scenes, or trying to get away with stuff. Okay, so I don't know who. Depends on who you're surrounded with, or friends, or something. I don't know if that resonates with you, but that's the Seven of Swords. Something is going on, and the light is shining on this whatever's going on. The light will be showing on it. So, this is an action card. So the Chariot, as you can see, So going forward after that, uh, you have the Knight of Wands. So you're going, that's my ex, I believe, but hopefully that's past energy. Yeah. Uh, okay, there's something going on anyway, but the light is showing on the action. But as you can see here, this is a positive card, Knight of Wands. Having fun, uh, could be listening to some kind of music or celebrations. There is quite a few celebrations. The three next cards that I have are the Four of Wands, enjoying yourself, enjoying who you're with right now. So this is about a fun time. You see, as you can see in the cards. The last card I got is also getting together with friends and enjoying the Three of Cups celebrations. So there'll be a celebration coming down the line after whatever this clears up, whatever energy that is. Possibly it is about the past. So I hope that resonates with you. And thank you so much for your question. What's love and light to you? Let's see who we have next. I have, so I think I answered her. Well, like I said, ethereal, that the solar flares, it won't cause any serious issues like power out. It will a little bit in certain areas. Well, I was going to name one place where I got the feeling it might happen a little bit in Texas, in that area, or something about in that area. That's my feeling, but it won't be. It won't be like for a long period of time. So yeah, you're welcome, Brendan. I hope it resonates with you, and I hope things work out for you. So Sue Toffee wants to help read on my cats. Okay, I will. Um, I'm just going to start your question up there, Sue. Um, Let me see where I'm at. So, Ethereal, I hope that answered your question about that. Like I said, in that area, it could be one around that area, but we had some solar flares around here, and my power went out for like an hour here, an hour and a half, or a couple of times, and sometimes the internet went quickly. I had to reboot the 3 times this week, so it could be that. Yeah. So let me see where I'm at. Um, mhm. So we're gonna hide. I hope that answered your question, Echo. And where am I? I know, JR, you asked about Kamala's energy. It's like there's no stopping it. There's nothing to stop it. It's like uh, I don't know. I How can I explain it? It's like this thing is like I would call it a love train. The, my thinking about Kamala Harris is like a love train that has no brakes. There's no brakes. You can't stop it. It's so powerful you cannot stop it. There's nothing to stop it. It's got no brakes. So either you get on it or you get squashed by it. Put it that way. You get run over by it, taken over. So, There's nothing you can't stop it. So I got JR up there, and I got DK and a Sue squashed them up there. So you see. So that's what I get anyway about Kamala Harris. It's just like it's like the love train. You either get on it or you get run over by it somehow. So taken over. Um, okay, Jr. If MK sees me again, will she remember me, and will there be positive feelings? Okay, let's see what the cards have to say about that. I'm going to use the One World Tarot. Take a drink of water. So, in your question, you did see her once already, or you've seen her. Hmm. Oh, she said JR, yeah, but it was a long time ago. Okay. Mm-hmm. I could see that she does remember you. It's a question about the finances. Somehow there's finances involved. Uh, Long time ago. So I'm just gonna hide this. JR, this is the cards I got. The first one was a magician card. Being creative. She does remember you. Okay. And there's also roses up there. So uh, it looks like roses or some kind of um, I don't know what they are. Yeah, it looks like roses. Anyway, magician. There's new growth, wands. So there's a lot of creative. Well, I think it's her finances. She's working on, or you're working on. Let me see. That's a good question. Uh, now I got the magician creative too, creative energy, and this is a victory card for me. So you see the victory card. Uh, so the answer is yes. There's positive. So victory card, uh, 6 of wands. So that's a victory card. Uh, like I said, there's something about finances, the Eight of Pentacles, working on stability or getting things done. So she does remember you. Uh, but like I said, there's a temperance card. So temperance is about balancing the energy of the. I think it's something to do with the finances. Okay, getting trying to make a uh, her life more stable or something like that. So it's either you or her. Because you seem to have both of you seem to have similar energies um, that I can feel. That you both have similar energies. Yeah, there you go. Next card, you got the Ace of Pentacles. So there you go. So like I said, they're trying to create a uh, stability in life. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Came right out, divine intervention. Well, the answer is yes. So I hope that resonated with you. I hope that, and thank you so much for your question. Okay, let's see who we have next in the queue. DK. I hope you're still here. Will I get my own home soon? And then we have Sue talking. Yeah, those are beautiful cards to get. The answer is positive. Okay, DK. Will I get my own home soon? I get the feeling you might have uh, for the past 2 years. I've been trying to fix all the issues from my childhood. I'm doing way better now. Congratulations on that. Yeah, that we have to do that. So DK, I get for owning your own home. Uh, I get the feeling it won't be till next year. Uh, well, I didn't pull any cards yet, so I'm seeing next year. It'd be easier for you. Uh, Next year, right? There's a lot of adjustments going on. There's a lot of things going on, but there's something about next year that'll be more uh, available. Um, Make it easier for you to get your own home. I hope you understand what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that the next year there's a reset button, and everything will be more convenient, uh, more easier for you to be able to own your own home. So let me see what I get in the cards. What they say. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, DK, here's the cards I have for you. Um, I said next year because this year is it's not working out the way you want it to. Yes, financial issues. Yeah. So DK, first card I got was the conflict card. There's a lot of details, conflict, and blah 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 blah, whatever. It's creating a lot of difficult moments. Okay, the five of wands, people fighting, blah blah blah, not agreeing, things like that. Okay, but like I said, next year it'll be more easier for you to get on your own home. I had the Ten of Pentacles. I'm just going to hide the question. Uh, Ten of Pentacles. That is a very, very positive card financially, abundance, home, as you can see, stable, reunion, family members, all together, even the dog. So it's more stable financially. Okay. Um, Also, this is a positive card coming out. A contract, the four of wands. This to me is like coming together, like a contract, uh, an agreement. So then you have the star card coming out, hope. Um, can I see? I don't know if I can get there. The star card, okay? So hope. Everything is pointing to the next year. Like I said, that's what I said at first. And the strength card. You have the ability and the strength and the finances to be able to um, own your own home. That's your dream. So at this moment, there's too many hidden things. So yeah, you're welcome. It'll be a lot better next year. A lot better. There's going to be opportunities for you to be able to uh, advance in that area. You're welcome. Much love and light to you. Okay, let me see. Sue is next. Help read on my cats. Oh, that's beautiful cat. I'll be there. Won't be long there. Give me a second. I'm just checking some things out. So, read on my cats. I don't know, man. Something going on with my computer. A minute. Give me a second. Um, just give me a second there. I'm trying to find something. I don't know what happened to it. The computer is slow for some reason. When you want to do something, you can't. You have something problem sometimes with the computer. Okay, I have it. Well, hi, Donna Luna. How are you? So, Sue, you want me to read on your cats? I'm just wondering. Trying to, I'm trying to fix whatever's going on here, so I don't know what's going on. It's kind of slow right now. Okay, there we go. So Sue Toffee. I hope you're still here, Sue. Hi, Akila. How are you? So Sue Toffee. I hope you're still here. Uh, Sue's question. He wants to know. Wants me to read on her cats. Lovely picture of her cat. One of her cats. Here I have. I don't know why I'm getting this. I wanted to ask you, Akila, did you watch the? Did you watch the? Hi, Annie. How are you? Hi, Annie. How are you? I wanted to know if you watched the on YouTube, Oprah Winfrey and Kamala Harris live stream. There was over 1,000 on a Zoom and a bunch of people in the around the Kamala Harris and Oprah Winfrey. It was very touching, and I watched this here sitting here with my wife. I got a little bit tears in my eyes when I heard some stories uh, that I heard, though. But anyway, I'm just wondering if you watched it. You doing well, Annie? Yeah, yeah. It's on YouTube, Akila. It's on YouTube. Uh, it's very good, but also it's very touching because in the interview with Kamala Harris, there was the mother of one that, because of the abortion laws that's going on, because of 45, what he did and everything like that, well, one of them, she passed. Her name was Amber, and it was very touching. Her two other sisters were there. Uh, I saw Kamala Harris's face, and she was very touched by that. Also, there was another one that was at the convention, a Democrat, and I remember her. There's another one, a young woman who was there on the live, and she was alive because of the school shooting, and she survived. Some didn't, but she survived and was on the interview with Oprah Winfrey and Kamala Harris. So me and my wife, I had tears in our eyes when we heard those stories because it was very touching. It's worth watching, though. Um, uh, it's on YouTube. You probably find it on YouTube and things like that. So, oh, Donna, say thank you for your son's Henry. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Very generous of him for the donation you just sent me. I just noticed that. Thank you so much. Uh, so Sue, are you still here? Sue Tuffy. I don't know if she's here. She wants me to read on her cat. There's hmm. Anyway, we're touched by that when we were watching that. It lasted about an hour, I think. I believe about an hour. We used to watch Oprah Winfrey on TV when she had her show all the time. But I hadn't seen her for a while. But she was on. I just happened to notice on YouTube, and I watched it. And my God, it was very touching. There was on the Zoom. There was 1,000 people in the Zoom, and there were Meryl Streep. There was Julie Roberts, uh, Jennifer Lopez. Who else? All kinds of people that were. Yeah, yeah. Her Soul Sundays were great. Yeah, yeah. I loved it. I mean, it's worth it. Jr. just put it in the chat there. Akila. Jr. just put the interview of Kamala Harris and by Oprah. Yeah, so it's really, really strong. I mean, touched me and my wife watching that stuff. I mean, I I always watch when I get a chance. Uh, Try to watch. So Sue, I don't know if Sue is still here. She wants me to read on her cats. If anybody else has a question, put it in caps, please. If you have a question, put it in caps so we can start them up there. Uh, Sue, I don't know if you're here or still here. Help read on my cats. Love. I. Oh. I get five of wands. There's that's a conflict card. It's like fighting among each other. Okay. So I don't know how many cats you have, but they're fighting among each other. Maybe uh, one's more dominant than the other one, or you know, a little bit of fighting. Okay. I don't know if you're here or not, but male cats, a couple male cats will fight each other for dominance. Dominating the other. I don't know if there's something to do with that. Um, I have four pinnacles, so it's hanging on to what you have, abundance, money wise, financial stability. You got the Queen of Wands, like uh, trying to um, make things work out. Maybe there's things that are going on, and you're trying to make things work out so that each one of them can get along with each other. Joe says you're welcome. He appreciates your hard work and your generosity with everyone. He would like to pull some cards for him. Yeah, I will. I'll put a star up there, Donna. I got it. So I got the Page of Swords. You know, maybe try different separating them or something, or watching them more closely, because maybe there's things going on. But I get the feeling it's possibly two males. So I don't know if you're still here, or when you watch the replay, let me know. But this is like a victory card. Hi, Liz. A victory card. So the Knight of Wands came out there, colorful. So I, I just want to say hi. Hi, Liz. How are you? So, Liz, did you watch the Oprah Kamala Harris StreamYard stream? Yeah, not StreamYard. Stream live on YouTube. So I watched it the other day, me and my wife, and oh boy, something to watch. It's on YouTube if you didn't watch it. Yeah, it's worth watching because very touching. And there were some witnesses there. You know, see, I know it's about women's issues, but it's still it touched me and my wife to hear those things. Because there's again a young woman that passed because of the young woman passed. The mother was there, and her two sisters were there, and she passed because she couldn't get medical help for something about abortion. And her name is Amber, if I remember well. Amber was her name, and that really touched me because it takes a lot of courage to bring that out. Hi, Marcia Green. How are you? So those things came out. There was also the one that this the one that was at the convention, Democrat convention. If you watched it, there was one that what happened to her by her stepfather. The other one was shot in a school, uh, and she survived, and she was beside her mother, and it was very touching to watch that. Besides other positive energy, but I watched Kamala's eyes and what her face, and she me and my wife we had tears in our eyes hearing that. But yeah, I don't talk. Yeah, they would give her a D and C. Yeah, that's right. It's awful. I've heard the story. Yeah. So I mean, I watched it live on Oprah. Oprah Winfrey. I used to watch. Me and my wife used to watch that all the time. Oprah Winfrey when she, giveaways, and she was helping even homeless or people wanting homes and things like that. Yeah, yeah. Well, that was a young lady who died, and her mother and two sisters were there. She was a nurse assistant. Yeah, Marcia Gray. That's what I'm talking about. That that really touched me because I saw Kamala's face and I thought she was about to burst in tears. Also, uh, uh, it's so touching, and it's could have been prevented, But with all these laws that they made, you guys uh, are living through in certain areas of the United States, abortion laws that 45 put out there. Again, well, she happened to lose her life, so I think she waited 20 hours or something like that before. Oh, you know, that's awful. Anyway, so me and my wife were we had tears in our eyes watching it, but I was surprised when I saw that on YouTube. Yeah, I saw that on YouTube. Oprah Winfrey, and I saw some Meryl Street on there on the live stream. I saw Julie Roberts on there, uh, um, supporting Kamala Harris, and I saw Jennifer Lopez. I think I saw Jennifer Lopez. So I mean, there was there was other positive energy in there, but those stories really touched us when I was there. Yeah, yeah, they were there. They were on the live stream. There was there was a live stream, on Zoom. Like I'm on StreamYard right now and YouTube at the same time. Okay, but we have a Zoom. It's similar to live stream to a StreamYard, but it's Zoom, and she had 1,000 people watching from their homes on YouTube in the Zoom meeting. In the you can see all these people, uh, and there was those. Julie Roberts was there, Meryl Streep. They all supported Kamala Harris. They said it wide open, you know. So, and Jennifer Lopez. Who else was there? There's a lot of people there. So, yeah. Hi, MMS. How are you? Wow, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. So it's worth watching that because I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. I mean, that part where it gets really touchy there for the heart because the mother was there and both her sisters that lost her. They lost her. Yeah, there were Zoom folks in those pictures. Neat. Yeah, there were. There was 1,000 of them. If you watch the replay, you'll see that. Hi, Mims. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. So I'm just talking about Oprah Winfrey and Kamala Harris. I saw it on YouTube. It was amazing. So my wife was beside me watching that, and she had tears in her eyes too because those stories are real. They're not made up stories, Uh, and it does take a lot of courage for somebody to come out and tell their story about things like that. Especially losing your one of your yeah. Yeah, it does make my heart sing too. Yeah, I'm well, Ron. So glad how well Kamala is doing. Makes my heart sing. It does. It gives us hope too, you know. So um, in Canada, by the way, I'm in Canada. By the way, we have some of this cray stuff going on with the 45 energy coming here in Canada too. So we, I've seen it, and geez, I just high constant candle. I just wanted to say hi, hi, Const, hi, how are you? So, so I was watching that. Me, and my wife, and I mean, it was something else. Yeah. So Donna Luna says, uh, I'm just reading the chat there. My ex of 5 years ago is still harassing me. Oh my, jeez, I'm so sorry. By calling me. In fact, other reasons why I moved where I am at now is to get away from him stopping by. Is he going to move on and leave me alone? Uh okay, I'm gonna I ask your question up there. And I will pull cards for Henry. I just want to know if those so I was watching that YouTube O- Oprah Winfrey because I we loved her when she was on all the time. You know, we used to watch it. I remember when she was helping people like the first time owners or something about housing and things like that. I don't know things about helping them. So yeah. So Marsha Green, Donna Luna says, Marsha Green, thank you. I have security in the building and I live at, so I feel safe, but I still just hope he can move on. Uh, you can always change your phone number too. Or I don't know anything about law over there. Is there any way you can have a restraining order like uh, not just because a restraining order oh you can block them on the phone. You can Donna. There's a way that you can block the phone number on the phone. I mean, I have it on my phone, unwanted calls or something, just block them. And just, yeah, there's a way you can block them, Donna. You don't have to talk to them if you don't want to. I mean, definitely you can block them on the phone. You know, there's a, there's a way to do that. Yeah, you keep some distance, but there's a way that you don't have to answer the phone. Like mine, I can block anybody I want. What I got a block on it, you know. So just I press it, the number is blocked, and I even put it on um, that I won't hear the phone when this. It just automatically you won't hear the phone ring, and it automatically blocks the number. So go figure that one out. But I have that on my phone at home. So you know because some people just scammers and things like that call you. So you can do that. So thank you, MS Mims. How are you? Yes, you can do that. But I don't know if you or have your son help you with that or something. He might know things about a couple of things about that, or some people that know about that. You know, there's a way that you can block the number. You don't have to respond to his call. No, nobody. you're a free woman, you're a free person. You don't have to take that, you know. I mean, and there's nothing you can do about it. Put it that way. So yeah. I do that. I don't know how many numbers. I might have at least 50 or 60 numbers blocked because people trying to call me, sell me stuff, or scam me. I just block them. You know, if I don't know you, I don't call. I don't answer the friggin' phone. That's all. Yeah, I only answer to the ones that I know of. You know, so but even if you know the phone he's calling from, you can block him. Yeah, he could take another. He could use another phone, but I mean, make it. Don't make it easy for him to call you. Just don't make it easy. And I don't know about restraining order if it can be done because of phone calls. It's possible. I don't know. I don't know the laws over there. I don't know how it works, but maybe. Yeah, yeah, that's true. We're all like I noticed we're all like you, Donna. We always the people that are here, and myself included. We all have good hearts, wide open hearts, but enough is enough of taking advantage of. Enough is enough. We're not going back like Kamala Harris said. That's point of view. And if you're not well with a person, well, you don't stay around that person. You just move on, you know, uh, because hmm, I know I've been through that a lot in my life. Uh, you know, we have good hearts. Yeah, there is someone for him, and there is someone to attract him and work on whatever. Yeah, so, so you know, the universe is on your side. You know, but when you're an empath like me, before I didn't know what's going on. I took so many energies on because we all have similar, like good hearts and things like that. We want everybody's well-being and everything, and some people take advantage of us. And then we have to learn about our energy, what's ours and what's not ours, and it exists vampire energy that suck your energy right out of you. Yeah, I know about that. But there's always a way of protecting yourself from that when you're aware of it. It took me a long time to get aware of that. I didn't even know I was an empath, put it that way, until somebody told me. One of the readers, one reader told me right out, "You're an empath, Ron. How you do? You should know that. What's an empath? What the hell is an empath?" So I had to look it up. Then I found out that yeah, it's true. So then I had to find out because then I realized, oh my god, like you're an impact if you got this. I think I checked all the boxes right down to. I did. I knew I was sensitive from as a child. I was like that. I've always been like that. I didn't know that being an impact was so hard. Yeah, I knew it was hard because I went through a hard. But taking somebody else's energy was I didn't know myself enough, so I had to work on myself for that. Yeah. So Mim says, our community of love and light, while we are doing the best we can, it's all connected and we can lift each other up for those who are feeling. Yes, that's what it is all about. Coming together, sharing the support, love, and for everyone. Yeah. Yeah, many of us are empaths. It's surprising we figure it out. We're all on learning curve. Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, so Donna says, Ron, I do block him, but he finds ways unknown numbers to call me. I didn't want to change my number. Well, I agree. That's a good idea. Um, Donna, I'll tell you what I do. If I don't know the number, I don't answer the friggin' number, and then I block the number anyway. So if it's not your family, if it's not your family, if it's nothing you know, I'm not saying block everybody, but block people that don't you don't know the number, just block. So that's what I do. Now, I don't know everybody that calls me. These weird numbers. I said, what? I don't know that person. I just block them. I just hit block and that's it. I don't bother with that because you know one time I did answer and there was a scammer. I had to block my credit card because you're trying to you know get information on my card and things like that because and I blocked the card. I called my bank and I got my card changed and that was it. That's all. He didn't get a chance to scam me, put it that way. But now I just don't care anymore. You know, if I don't know your number, and if it's not marked, I have sometimes the name will be marked besides the besides the number. It's this person's name will be there. But if you get these odd numbers there that don't have no names, nothing, the cell phones, I guess they don't give their names, but I don't answer that. If I don't know you, I don't answer. That's it. There's always a way, okay? And you don't have to. So Donna, yeah, I know. That's what we're here for. All you people in the chat, I appreciate all your prayers. Yeah, I just had to let it. Of course, that's what we're here for. We all go through this stuff, whether we talk about it or not. But when we do, we come together. We're no different than anybody else. So it helps to it helps to raise the vibration of the light on Earth when we come together and when we share our stuff together. We support each other and we send each other love, light. I made him. It's working. It's working. I know it's working. I just know it. And that's why people come to my channel also because they know. Or there's other channels like me also, but depends who you feel like watching. But that's uh, that's why I'm here for. Because I know that we all survived something. We all went through something. I'm not any better than anybody else. I'm just being who I am, and who I am is the best thing I can do is be who I am. That's it. So uh, I just we all deserve to be supported, loved, and you know, no matter what race, it doesn't matter to me. So that's I, what helps me on all this journey on Earth is that I had a near-death experience when I was a kid, and I still remember all that came back to me and the images and the feeling and that's what I try to transmit in my lives. Uh, that's why my name is One Unconditional Love Thoreau, because I know that's where when you transit on the other side, that's where you're surrounded by pure unconditional love. Uh, it's a lot stronger there than it is here on Earth. The unconditional love talking about, but the animals do give unconditional love. Donna Luna says I tried to get a restraining order back a year ago. I couldn't find where he was. At, I couldn't get him served by next time. If I ever encounter him, I will start the process again. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But like I said, you can block any number you want. Yeah. You know, whatever's going on with the politics worldwide, or whatever's on your life path individually. It's all about not going back. We're not going back to the ways we were before. I'm not going back to. I'm sick of seeing violence. I'm sick of people being treated the way they are. I'm sick of all kinds of stuff. You know, I want the world and to watch the harmony, happy, positive. I want to focus on being positive. I want to focus on you know I'm tired. I'm telling you, there's more people out there that don't want war. They all want peace. They want love. They want to be able to be uh, a life that we can afford, having a home, paying, being able to pay the whatever home or rent and food. We all want the same things. Every one of them. And Kamala Harris has put it out there, and oh my God, it touched home. There's hope, you know. There's hope. There's some people up there, but there's other people. They want to dominate. They want to. But this we've been in this energy for years and years. I mean, the Egyptians, the Hitler. We've been in that for so many friggin' years. It's not new to us. It's old stuff. And now we're just seeing that we're like climbing over the hump. We're seeing we're I mean just seeing Kamala Harris and Tim Walz go at it and what they put out, the energy they put out. I'm seeing it like, oh my God, this is very inspiring to me, even though I'm not in the United States. But I'm seeing, I'm feeling it. I mean, it's worldwide. It's not just the States. It's Canada. It's Europe. It's all over the world. This will shift. The energy is shifting, and we're going there. So just hang on, hang on. We're going there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are going there. Whether I mean, we're not going back. To me, I'm not going back. I'm not going back to the old ways. For every female energy out there, it's about time that the female energy take back their power. And this will, the more female energy takes back their power, the more the energy will be balanced out. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, because now it's like the scales are not equal, and it's the female energy that will get us out of it, out of whatever turmoil we're in that right now. It's like something being born, a new energy being born through the female energy. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm a man, and I can feel this thing. I can feel it very strongly. I'm a man, but even though I'm a man, I think I have more female energy in me than I have uh, male energy. But I have both. But I'm telling you, we don't both female female and male energy. We all have them. So whether you're female or not. So and I'm telling you, this is so. Donna Luna says, "Ron, my lies with me. He has called the police on him." Okay. Oh, lives with me. He has called the police on him, and we have received. So thank you for encouraging that. I needed to think of myself first. Yeah, the son lives with me. Of course, he's there for your well-being. So I mean, you don't have to take it. You don't. You just don't have to take it. I know about this, Donna, because you know, I don't have it anymore, but I did because I was abused as a child. I know exactly how it was something like uh, a little bit like 45's energy, my stepfather. So I didn't even know it was my stepfather. I thought it was my real father until I found out the secret. Uh, I found out by my intuition, I guess. So after 50 years, I confronted my mom, who was sick in the hospital with lung cancer, and I confronted her and I said, "That's not my real father." And she admitted the truth to me. She says, "Yes, you're right." So there you go. There was I knew it all along, except I didn't have any proof. You know what I mean? But I knew it. I don't know how I knew it, but I knew it. Uh, so I know a little bit what uh, these energies, like I don't know what you call them, vampire energies, and these crazy people. I survived my younger days with it. Yeah, Donna, thank you. Yeah, I love you so, and you're my favorite, just because you're you and you're selfless. Yeah. Well, I can't be. Don't try ever. Don't ever go out there and try to be somebody else. It never works. And besides, uh, you know, when you watch somebody, if you watch somebody closely, I get a lot of discernment about that. Watch somebody closely, you can tell if they're being who they are or they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes. I don't know. I mean, I got, I lived in that energy long enough to know I don't need the person in front of me to know that. I can feel it. You know what I mean? I trust what I feel. So, put it that way. And I'm not worried about anything because um, I'm not trying to, uh, you know, imagine people that go around lying all the time. How the hell can you remember what you said? I don't have that pressure on me at all because I am who I am. Excuse me, I'm not Linda G. I'll never be Linda G. And I don't want to be Linda G. I want to stay me. Put that. I love energy, Linda G. I love other people, like Sterling. They have so much. They have great gifts. But we all do have gifts. Okay, I got mine. They have theirs. But I always feel good when I am who I am, and I don't need to. I don't need to pull somebody uh, do stuff. Uh, uh, I don't take advantage of my subscribers. I like to talk to them. I like to be with you guys. I like to support you. I like to see people support each other. It's just love, pure energy, love. The rest, you know, you know, that's it. That's all. Uh, there's no, there's no, nothing to hide. So I guess that's why my wife likes me. I like my wife because she lets me. I was married before, and it was so awful. It wasn't funny. Oh boy! But the my second marriage, it did work well for me. And, I was lucky. So I was lucky. I'm very grateful for that. I learned to be grateful. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Patricia. Yeah, I was asking everybody that comes in. Patricia, did you watch uh, Oprah Winfrey and Kamala Harris on YouTube? Because I watched that and it was something else to watch. Hi, Shelby, Lisa, how are you? So I'm asking everybody that comes in because you did, eh? It was touching me. My wife was sitting here. We were we had tears in our eyes when we watched the what what declared what some of them said about their journey. And the one all of them anyway, but one of them lost her life. Yeah, Julia Roberts was there. There was Meryl Streep, uh, uh, Jennifer Lopez was also saying that she um, voting for Kamala Harris. There was a lot of there was over 1,000 on the Zoom on that live, and I the, Oprah Winfrey was one of our favorites. We used to watch that. Okay, Linda, Liz says she's got to take care of her. Love you, Ron. Need to take care of my puppies. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Yeah, puppies. Yeah. Already, I'm good, Ron. I'm in full Halloween mod. Spending the weekend putting up my hunt. Okay, a treasure hunt. Is that what you're doing? Yeah, okay. Wow. Yeah. So, meanwhile, it lasted. Me and my wife were sitting here watching on YouTube like this, So, we were sitting there. My wife had tears too, because of the stories, about abortion and yeah. I remember watching Oprah when she was giving gifts away, and there was a lot of people in the in the room. I remember her doing something about housing for affordable housing for people in need, um, first time or homeowners or something like that. I don't remember exactly. That was a long time ago. Then I saw her on YouTube and I said, "Oh my God!" So we both love her. We both loved watching her before. So when we saw that she was on YouTube, and then I saw she was doing an interview with Kamala Harris, I said, "Yeah, watch this." So we watched it. Yeah, it was quite touching. There was one also. There's one a young woman there that was in school that got. There was a shooting in school that came out, and she was wounded in one arm, and her mother was beside her. And I noticed Kamala Harris was listening to all these stories, and I thought she was going to get all teary up and almost. She was. You could see in her eyes the passion. It touched her soul, and really, really. And I watched to the end, and I saw her going hug each one of those people that shared their story. Um, she's um, she's for real, folks. She is for real. I love her energy and Tim Walz. Um, this is like I say, these two is like I. That's my version of it. A love train that's got no brakes. you know, it's like get on the love train and it's got no brakes. If you don't get on the love train, yeah, the love train's going to run over you, so sort of squash you. Okay, because this is strong energy. It's worldwide. It's bigger than her and thin, and it's affecting a lot of countries. So, yeah, I just watch the energy of hope. Uh, it inspires me and others too. And we're not going back. Nobody's going back. That you can put that in your personal journey also by not going back to the ways before. We're not going back to having wars. We're not going. I've seen something on politics this week in Canada that you wouldn't believe because you guys think Canada is not the same thing. But I've seen something this week where they almost got into fist fight in the House of Commons or whatever they call it in the debate. They had a debate and one was insulting the other. It was ugly. And because this guy didn't get his way, so he started insulting the opposition. Didn't get his way, it didn't work out. He started insulting another one, and the other one said, "Jesus, I had enough." And get up from his chair and walked to the other one, and it came this close to being a fist fight. This is crazy stuff, but that's what I don't like about politics. It's crazy. It makes me sick to watch that stuff. Yeah. Anyway, So who would I think we have I have Donna Luna. Luna, yeah. Um I'm gonna do Henry's cards and then I'm gonna do yours after that. Okay. So I love it the kid inside me. Yeah. We all have kids inside of me. We're all you know we I've always known since I was young that I had uh yeah, wow. So Shelby Lisa says I live 2 blocks from okay, I'm just gonna put this up here so that everybody can read it. I live 2 blocks from an elementary school. Every few days I change the scene with about 10 skeletons. This weekend they are having a cornhole tournament. Cornhole tournament. I don't know what that is. A corn on the cob you're talking about, or cornhole tournament? Eventually leads into the final thing. Hmm. I don't know what that is, but here in Canada, our I think Halloween is on. I believe it's the end of October. I believe it's at the end of yeah. But we have Thanksgiving, by the way. Our Thanksgiving in Canada is before you guys. You guys are in November, right? You guys have Thanksgiving in November. We have Thanksgiving coming up. I believe it's in October. I'm not sure exactly the date it's coming. So Shelby says after school I have parents driving the kids by so they can see my new setup. Okay. Oh wow. So oh, cornhuskers when you throw. Okay, I know what it. Uh, with holes. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know the name of it. It's got it's got holes, one, two, like up and down like this in a box. Right? Okay. Square bags full of corn holes into a hole. It's big. Yeah. I think I believe I know what it is. It's like a box and it has holes in it and you throw it and it has certain numbers on it or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. I think I know what you mean. I think I've seen those here, but I didn't know what the name cornhole was. It's different name than you guys, so that's why I didn't know about it. Okay, I know what you mean. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Mhm. So let me see. Donna Luna says, okay, that's about Henry's question. I'm going to answer. I got social cards for. Okay, I'm going to use the Keepers of Light Oracle cards for your son, Donna. So, let me see what comes up. I'm getting hot again. It's cool outside. The temperature dropped like crazy. But we had it's unusual here anyway, where I am, to get summer weather in the 29, 30 Celsius. I don't know what it is Fahrenheit, but it's near the 90 and 95 or maybe near the 100 anyway, somewhere around there in Fahrenheit. In the month of September, and we're what, the 20th of September? Those are record breaking um, heat waves. And then it dropped. This yesterday it started shooting. We didn't get any rain, but anyway. So I'm doing mhm. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to all my moderators. Thank you for your support. Without you guys, without your support, I couldn't keep going. Can't believe I've been here 4 years already. I think I started in I started in 2020. 2020. 2020. That's too far. 2020. Uh, when COVID hit, I started the channel because somebody suggested to me, well, other readers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised Canada is this hot this time of year. That's not normal. No, it's not. But I don't know about the winter, but I got a feeling. We'll see if I get the feeling right. I might. We had a lot of water in August, flooding and things like that. Now we're like hot, uh, uh, but I get the feeling this winter it's going to be colder than usual, and maybe possibly more snow than last year. So we'll see. It's just a feeling, so we'll see if I'm right or not. You know. Okay. I'm still on Henry's uh, card reading. In the old days, one time like uh, during Hitler, Egypt, or whatever happened in the world, the wars and things like that, didn't have the communication we have today. So if something happens in seconds, it's out in the news. It doesn't take long. So yeah. So Shelby Lisa says in Central Florida we had temperature in the high 80s. My son said it was cool out there. Oh, jeez, in the 80s. Oh my God, that is yeah, 80s is is hot for us anyway. So we're used to it. Usually we in the month of September, right about now, we usually have freeze uh, ground frost. Okay, and sometimes we had snow before in the September, but since the climate change, hmm, mhm. Okay, so here we go. He's 17, your son? Oh, still young. Mhm. At 17, yeah. Well, at 17, I started to feel, well, first of all, at 17, at that age, I ran away anyway. So, well, I ran away from home at 17. Before that, even at 14 years old, so 14, 15, all that, I ran away. So, um, and I stayed away until I was 18. So they didn't find me. They didn't find me. I ran away before that. I ran away earlier than that. And they found me. So, 9 years old. There was another time before that, and then the last time they didn't find me till I was 18 years old, and we couldn't do nothing. Uh, mm. Anyway, long story. So, Donna Luna, here's for Henry's cards I picked. The first one is what's your faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So, as you can see, lots of love in that card. I can see beautiful. So this is from cards Keepers of the Light. The second card I pulled for Henry is Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Um, the son is an empath. He's very sensitive. Um, so he's got a lot of intuition, by the way, also. So, but I think I did tell him that before. So the next card, beautiful card. It's Green Terra, Supreme Protection. So you are protected. Let me see if I can focus on that a little more. Yeah, you are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. So that's the message for that one. The other card I have for him is, as you can see, Diana. Focus, intention. Let me see if I can focus on that. Um, think about, oh my God, sometimes my camera, yeah. It says, think about what you desire. Yeah. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. So, so Henry he says, went to the theater to see Beetlejuice. I didn't go because I had pain in my back. Okay. Anyway, he can watch the replay. Um, watch the, and the last one I got for Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So that's the message of the cards I pulled from. Okay. So you can watch the replay and maybe tell them about what time, what time those cards were pulled. So we have your question now. It's about your ex. Oh, thank you, Sue. Thank you for your donation. Okay, I'm gonna do your question there. Give me hang on. Um, I did your question before, so I don't know if you got the chance to watch the replay, Stu. Um, no, it's not happening. Oh, that was third. Okay, I got it. Mm, okay. I just wanted to know if I still have it there. So, Donna Luna, so you want to, is it going to move on? You're going to move on when you put your foot down. And like I said, you have some couple of tricks that you could do. You don't need to answer the phone if you don't want to. Nobody, nobody is obligated to answer the phone if you don't want to. If there's a phone number you don't know of, but I could pull some cards on that and see what's coming up. Sue Tuffy says no cookie was cheeky. No cookie was cheeky. So, yeah, let me see. Thank you for your donation. Thank you all for being here. Yeah. That that movie, Sue, not Sue, Donna Luna. That movie Beetlejuice, is that the new one, or is that an old? I've seen one Beetlejuice before, but I don't know if that's the new one you're talking about. Is that a new movie, Beetlejuice? Because I've seen one before, a new version, or you know. So here we go. Donna Luna, a question about your ex. Um, there's new opportunity coming your way. There's these three ships are coming to dock. So whatever you want, your dreams will be what you want. Okay, you're manifesting it right now. Uh, I know you want to be left alone. You don't want to be bothered. You don't want this guy to come here around. So, but uh, you're right about something about him because there's some sneaky stuff going on with him, trying to, you know, this is a seven of swords, as you can see. Okay, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. So he's doing sneaky, sneaky stuff. So if you're telling me he's using other phone numbers and things like that, yes, he is. Uh, Also, he's trying to get away with stuff and um, uh, illusions. He's in denial, illusion, delusions, and he's all into these, you know. But I understand that you made it clear to him that everything you made it clear. So I see you as the Queen of Pentacles, okay, standing firmly and doing your thing and not going back and hanging on. This the Queen of Pentacles, okay, that's you, by the way, and you got a lot of support also. Um, but at the end, you're gonna win the battle, the Five of Swords. You can see this person has three swords, and the other two are walking away. So that's it. That's all. Game over. But do what you have to do to stay protected. Uh, you don't need to take this crap. Do what you have to do, and it'll work out for you. Um, Stay strong. Uh, the universe is on your side. Well, I hope you that resonates with you. So, don't not sure what that means. Stu, you said no cookie was cheeky, and then you said Cookie is my cat. Cookie is your cat, and no cookie was cheeky. Cookie is a cat. Yeah, I know. Cookie is your cat, as far as I can see. You're talking about other cats, but like I don't know about. I read on your question though. I was getting a feeling you were asking about other cats. There's two male, maybe creating conflict, like fighting. So I don't know if that resonates with you. Um, will Blueberry Cat be able to be okay? Also, message for four black kittens, please. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to use the Light Sears cards and see what comes up with that. Will Blueberry Cat be able to be okay? Oh, message. Four of Life. Four of Life. I'm still, I'm still shuffling cards. Yeah. So, Stu, here we go. I picked the cards from. Let me see. I'm just going to hide this for a minute. Light Years. the first card that came out, you ask, will Blueberry Cat Lee be able to be okay? The first is yes. Uh, as you can see, this is the Knight of Pentacles. Like the person is reaching out and grabbing, harvesting. So everything is going to be okay with Blueberry Cat Lee. And also, message for four black kittens. I have the Seven of Wands. It's like a magician being creative. Uh, you know, there's being creative, uh, well-being for the well-being of all those four kittens. There's someone watching over. As you can see, the King of Swords is there. There's an owl. There's other animals around. So it's like watching over these animals, taking care, the well-being. There's also I have the Ace of Swords, intuitive intuition kicking in. Um, like everything seems well. So the four kittens are well. Um, there's harvesting. As you can see, there's plants growing a seven of pentacles. So everything is being taken care of. So um, goodwill. So I think everything will be good for kittens. So you can see those are pentacles, and it's they've grown, and there's somebody watching over it, and everything will be fine. Nothing to worry about. I hope it resonates with you. That's what I have. Those cards I have for you. We came out of the Light Shoes tarot deck. There's 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 someone watching over them. I hope it resonates with you. And thank you so much for your donation and your question. Thank you, thank you. Let's see where I'm at. Yeah. So okay, you're scared. Yeah. No. Uh, yeah, I know what you mean because especially when we love animals. Like my dog, I lost last year. I lost in October. It's actually going to be a year and 12th of October. I lost her. My Jenny, my dog. Anyway, I lost the cat too. I had a cat before, uh, and somebody abandoned her, 2 months old, near my mailbox, which is about 150 feet, 200 feet from the road, and you know from the road, and it was month of January. Oh my God! And I went out there. She was in her cardboard box they left near the mailbox. I didn't know it was a dog, but I picked her up. She was 2 months old, and I had her almost 14 years, and she passed last October. So um, yeah, I was, I took her to the vet and everything. I paid all the bills and everything, so it helps. You know, I kept her. So she passed last October. Maybe on the 12th. So I know what the feeling it is to be worried about our pets. I didn't. I thought that was so cruel for somebody to abandon an animal in the wintertime like that. But lucky it wasn't. It was cold, but not as cold as you can get. But anyway, she was cold, so as soon as I picked her up and brought her in the house in my arms and put her on the floor, uh, the first thing she did was she was about 2 months old. She licked my hand. She licked my hand. Oh my God! I just, you know, so that's the first reaction I got from her. Um, then I took her to the vet to find out. I didn't know uh, she was a she because I didn't look. So, yeah. So and I was at the vet, and he told me, he said she's a female. Oh, okay, she's a female. I'll keep her because male dogs usually run around, but female dogs usually stay close, close by and things like that. So, and I kept her 14 years. So, Donna, yeah, Sue says she says she's scared, but I don't get the feeling they anything. But there's somebody watching over them, and this there's other people around now, I guess, watching. And if you if there's a I don't know, sometimes the animal shelters are so filled up though, because people abandon their pets because they can't afford them anymore and things like that. But I think it's wrong to leave them just about anywhere, anybody, any any place like that. Okay, I'm going to read. Donna Luna says, "Ron, thanks. The reading helps to keep on pressing through and not going back. Don't go back. Uh, I wouldn't go back. You have free will, but I wouldn't go back. I mean, I mean, you've been through it. You don't need to go through it again, and you know what it's all about. So, I mean, and you got support. So, you can do everything what's possible in your behalf to, you know, do what you have to do. You just got to do what you have to do. So, anyway, so he was an imposter. He was one way in the beginning, and then later his true self, really dark person. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. You just can't get over. I don't want to be with him. I told him I don't want to see. I don't. Yeah, I don't. You don't have to. Nobody's. Nobody. We all have free will. Okay, and we have free will. We can choose who you want to love, who you don't want, who don't want to, you want to be with somebody, who you not want to be with somebody. We all have free will. That's one thing that we all have to understand. And I'm just grateful and lucky that I do have somebody um, like my wife because she gives me all the freedom, and she's not worried about me, and I'm not worried about her. Whatever. I don't get I don't get like the first wife I had. Oh my, geez. Oh, I couldn't believe. But I know my mistake about that. My first marriage was because my mother, you should marry that girl. Well, and she influenced me to do that, and it didn't last very long. I didn't want to go nowhere with him. I don't want nothing from him. I told him I don't want to see him or hear from him, and I don't feel the same for him. He just doesn't believe it. Yeah, he better believe it. Mm, better believe it. Yeah, of course. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So, but also, uh, my first marriage. Oh boy, it lasted 9 months. That's how long it lasted. The first one. The first one. And then I said, never again. I'm not going to get married again. I'm not going to get married again. I'm never going to. Well, never is a big word, eh? And it's so funny how I met my wife. It was really unexpected. I wasn't looking for that. Uh, I had, especially after my the experience with an ex girlfriend who um, I wasn't living with her. I was seeing her. She had a little girl, 5 years old. Uh, well, I enjoyed dating with her and things like that. I really liked her. She was a teacher teaching young kids, in school. Uh, but what I didn't know is what I didn't know. Uh, Something happened to her before I knew her, and I didn't know what. She went into depression, and she committed suicide. I mean, my God, I just lost it. Like, I mentally, emotionally, physically, everywhere. I was in shock. And I thought maybe, oh, maybe if I would have did this, would have did that, it wouldn't have changed anything. But it took a long time to get over that. Then I met my wife. Pure, it wasn't just, me, I like to help people. So this, this person that came over, a friend of mine, asked me to go with them to go. So I went there and helped somebody move, put stuff in the truck, in the moving van, and things like that. That's where I met my wife, in the moving van, in the moving truck. That was her sister. I was helping, and I didn't know them at all. And that's how all of a sudden, bang! Wow. Yeah, yeah. I keep like that. That's true, Patricia. Uh, I blocked his number, but he does other numbers. Just keep on blocking. Don't reply to these numbers that you don't know. You don't have to, and you know you can block these numbers, and you can say you don't want to hear the phone ring. So like the, not even the first ring at all, and you don't have to keep on blocking. If you don't know that number, just block the number. Yeah, that's what I do anyway. I've done that too. I had people change their friggin' numbers and change them. And I don't know where they get these numbers, but I change them. So that's why I'm up to. Oh, Patricia wants to know what happened to that little girl. Well, the truth about that, Patricia, is that she committed suicide. Now, I went through hell for that because she had my phone number and my name. So the police called me and wondered if I had something to do with it. What? Because the truth is that she committed suicide. Uh, the story is okay. I'll get into the details now. The story is that I took her because I love fishing, I love nature and things like that. So the last time uh, I took her, we rented a boat, but it was a rowboat, just northern rowboat, just to go fishing. And I took her in a place, and we enjoyed the day and everything, the trip and all the nature and all that. We went fishing. So after that, but I had a witness because the witness uh, rented the boat. We were both together. So the story is, I was at home. I wasn't living with her, but I was at home. It was on a Monday. Apparently, she hitchhiked to get there somehow, all alone, and made it to where we rented that boat. And she was alone, rented the boat from the same person. Okay. He noticed because he was rowing in the opposite, like there's the boat has a pointed. section and a square in the back. Okay, the rowboat or whatever you call it. So she was rolling in the, like the square, and the guy told her turn around. It's do it the other way where it's all pointed, and it'll go better for you. So he noticed that, and then he went exactly where we were. Don't ask. I don't know. Uh, she did that exactly where we were and tied the anchor on her foot or her leg, and and she knew how to swim like crazy. I mean, she was a great swimmer, better than I was. Uh, and she jumped right out of the boat and went right to the bottom and drowned. She killed herself anyway, committed suicide. So I had to go to her brother. Uh, well, there's stuff I didn't know anyway. So her brother came to see me uh, about this and brought me to the police station where it was. So the police asked him, did I have something to do with it? He said, no, 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 no. So, but the police wanted me, asked me questions. So I went in the police station, and the police started questioning me. So about this, and they took me where they didn't find it right away. So they took me in a police boat and said, "Where did you go?" So I explained we went around this way, around the bay, and into the bay area where she committed suicide. That's where we were. So that's where they found the empty boat. So I was like choking up right there. I said, "Don't bring her out in here right now because I'm gonna die from heart attack or something like that. I don't want to see that stuff." And during that time, it's hard for me to believe that she did that, until they brought me back to the police station, and they started questioning me this and that because they knew about me because she had it in the papers or something like that. So uh, uh, they had it in the papers. But when I looked, like I was sitting in the police station, and I looked on the floor, and I saw her purse, and I went, "Oh my God, that's her purse. I recognize her purse." And I went, then started asking me, yes, I went out with her and things like that. But you know, oh, Ron, Donna Luna says, Ron, I enjoyed your guest Saturday. I forget her name. It was Chrissy Footprint Caro. Yeah. So the next thing I knew, so he questioned me on that, and the brother said he had nothing to do with it. It's something. So the little girl, she went back to the real the her father. So I was wondering, I had nothing to do with it. Maybe something happened between the father and her, and then whatever. But then a week, I think it was a week later after that, I was like, because that little girl, the first time I met her, that little girl with her, and I started dating her, she actually, I went to a party, her family's party. It was around Christmas or something, and the little girl just grabbed me by the neck like that, and like, as if I was her father. She was really, really close. So I lost both of them at the time, and I'll tell you how, because I was so freaked up in my head, like really, really, like almost in depression, things like that. The father and her mother asked if I wanted to see the little one again, and I said no because of my heart was like I was so hurt and upset, and then no, it was like I don't know, I was lost, but I couldn't. Uh, I don't know why I said that, but I guess I didn't want to be, you know, trying to explain her what her mother just did. That's it. So anyway, so I went on for years and years with that. I didn't understand. I didn't go see a psychiatrist. I should have seen a psychiatrist or somebody to help me, but I didn't. I did it all by myself. And hi, hugger. Oh, she fell asleep. Welcome, welcome. So then the little girl went back to the father anyway. And myself, I went like, I tried to understand what the hell happened, try, trying to figure things out. And I sometimes think, I would think I'm not, I, maybe I should have did this. Maybe I should have did that. Maybe I should have did this. I questioned myself, and I went through hell. That's maybe this and maybe that. And being an empath is really crazy energy. And sometimes I didn't believe she passed or she did that. You know, I saw somebody one time that looks like her, and like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I thought you were somebody else. So yeah, I went through that. I went in depression like crazy, and sleeping on the floor instead of sleeping in the bed. I couldn't figure out, but I don't advise anybody to go through that stuff like that. Yeah. But I've heard the other people that asked me questions on this in the channel where they had somebody loved one pass that way, and it's horrible. Then I went into started YouTube. I was married, but my wife has helped me a lot and through that because I explained it to her about that. Uh, then I met Debbie Freebird, and I went there and I asked her a question about that, and she appeared to her in the question. So Debbie Freebird helped me understand because my ex girlfriend that was on the other side appeared with her full of holes. It's like an image of you having a cup of water and it's full of holes. What the water does goes through the holes. So no matter how much love or how much I would give, it fell right through. So there's nothing I could do. Then I understood, you know. But I understood. But guess what? The universe came along, and That's how I met my wife in a moving truck where I didn't even know, and because of my good heart, oh well, okay, I'll go help you. I'll go help. Well, nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. But that's where I met her. Uh, she just looked at me and said, "Oh my God, yeah, 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 that's right, Patricia. This lady, this lady was going to do what she did, no matter the circumstance or with whom." Now, a week later, the the brother asked me about the apartment in which she was living, and asked me, "Do you have any way uh, of getting into the apartment?" And I didn't think about that. I had a key that she gave me, but I never did use it. She gave me a key to be able to go in the apartment, and so and I told her, "Brother, I looked in my wallet and I still had this key that she gave me, so I can go in her apartment." She wasn't living in the same place as me. And as I went to her apartment with her brother, we opened the door. I had the key to enter. We saw all the suicide notes, and in this suicide note, everything was described. So it was all planned. So, and my name was mentioned. Uh, and I was sort of angry at that, angry, sad, every emotion. I had it. I had every emotion about that. So anyway, and that she chose the area where we're the last place where we're so happy together, being there in nature, where I loved, you know, and she committed suicide there. So go figure that one out. I don't know what went through her mind, but that was the place where she was happy with me, and she committed suicide there. That's, I guess, that's the way of putting. Oh, Donna says he's a computer. So your ex is a computer. He has an engineer, also a computer with. That's how I think he gets all these different numbers. Well, like I said, Donna, if you can get a restraining order or something about, wow. So, but also, first thing you can do is block out any number. Don't answer the numbers you don't know. Just don't answer. Have there's a talk with your family. Whoever is your family, you know the numbers of your family, things like that. Okay, so those numbers you can answer, but never answer unknown number if you don't know who it is, and just keep on blocking them. That's all I can tell you about that. Hmm. So that's the story about my ex. Uh, Debbie Freebird helped me understand the image when she she says she could see her in spirit, and this lady had she she gave her the message for me that she was sorry, but she was full of holes. So myself, I understood that I was full of holes too because when you go through life you get wounded, uh, your heart is broken several times, and whatever you go through, and it's hard at the time. So, but it's something about her that I didn't know that there's things I didn't know about her. So anyway, so that's what it came out that I understood that no matter what or how much love or how much care I would give, it just went through the holes, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. But my wife uh, today helped me through these years, and also the Debbie Freebird, like I'm saying, the reading helped me heal from that. I understood because I was so friggin' scared to go through that again. I didn't ever want to go through it again, something like that. I just one time it was enough for me. But if, if somebody goes through that thing, they should get professional help because I didn't. I didn't get help. I went. My mind. I nearly went completely rocked, like completely lost. Because what was getting to me is maybe if I should have did this, maybe if I should have did that. That's the question. Like trying to figure out maybe I should have did this, maybe I should have did that, and that is like it's like you put yourself through hell, questioning yourself like that because I did nothing wrong, um, nothing at all. I gave her all the support she wanted, all the love she wanted, but she had intentions that I didn't know of. So and she didn't show them. She didn't give me any signs. Her brother knew incidents before I didn't know about them. So it's just things I didn't know. Um, so anyway, yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. But saying this, Patricia, I had to see somebody that I could completely feel comfortable with. I would never, never, never. go see a reader that I'm not comfortable with personal questions like that. Never. You know what I mean? If I don't feel comfortable with it, if my heart is not in it with that person, if I had the little icky feeling about somebody, I just don't want to see any readers to find out, read on my personal stuff because you know sometimes readers could affect your emotional state, especially when it touches you like that, your emotional state. So you have to feel comfortable and trust the person you go see or want to read on your question. Yeah. That's my thing because there's a lot of hmm, I don't want to I don't want to scare anybody, but there's a lot of readers like that. There's a lot of readers out there that I wouldn't go see because to me, mm, they're not what they pretend to be. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to point fingers at anybody, but they're not what they are pretend to be. They're not themselves. They're trying to be somebody else, and ooh, I can feel those things, and I won't just go see anybody just like that. I would trust. I trust Debbie Freeberg. I trust Linda G. I trust Sterling. I'm naming a couple there that I trust. Okay, but I wouldn't go see just anybody because they call themselves psychic or readers, because I can. Um, no, I'm just sharing that with you guys. Only if your heart. Yeah, they can be extremely biased and try to hide it. Yes, but you know, I mean, I have no intentions of. I'm not doing this for money. I'm not selling anything. I'm just being who I am. And if people donate, thank you. But I'm not doing this to. I don't take advantage of my subscribers. I don't. I just don't. And I believe you guys know this already because I've been on for 4 years. I know Milu is an honest person. I follow Milu. Uh, there's others I follow, but I just I just don't use my subscribers to whatever. I don't use them. I'm here to be with you. I'm here to share with you. I'm here to support you. I'm here to you know that we all come together and we all need support at times. We all have something. I'm just like you guys. You know, like Kamala Harris is talking about the middle class. I'm one of those middle class. I'm not here for whatever the others are doing. But I mean, I can tell when somebody's not themselves, or I don't know how this. I don't know how I know. I just know it's a gut feeling. It's not because I'm very intuitive, but you guys also are intuitive, and just by watching somebody, you don't need to. I don't need to point fingers, or you don't need to point fingers at anybody. You just got that gut feeling inside. Uh, Something tells you there's something not right with you. You don't feel comfortable. That's it. I'm just uh, I'm just putting out there that we're not all the people on YouTube is not it's not all mm, you know they're not all psychic. They're psychics, but they're not all. When you're truthful, like Vito comes right out and he's honest. That's what I love about him because I'm like that. He attract me. He attract me on his channels, even though he does politics. I don't do politics. He does politics. I'm attracted because he's like me. I am who I am. You get what you get. I'm not anybody else. And in my own life, I'm like that here. in my own home. So in 4 years, I haven't, you know, I've been who I am. I'm not trying to be anybody else. So I did lives with Linda G quite a few times. I did lives with Milu uh, and other people like that. But but some people collab with you, but it just depends on who, depends what their intentions are. So it's all about intention, by the way. So you can feel it when somebody's honest and somebody's not. Somebody's trying to pull something over you or make believe something, they're not. I mean, you guys are intelligent, You have intuition just as much as I do. You got gut feelings. You know. Anyway, so I trust the universe, and that's it. So uh, I've I've learned to trust the universe. I learned to be grateful. Um, so no. So Shelby says, well, really? My 17-year-old son has decided to study tarot. I gave him my mother's tarot book and cards. She left me when she died this summer. He wasn't interested until her passing. Yeah, because he okay. I understand. Yeah. See, yeah. I got so many messages from the other side since I've been doing this. Besides my near-death experience when I was a child, but that helped me. So you know, like being in beside my mother uh, dying. I was beside her when she took her last breath, and she sent me a message about the other side because I felt she took her last breath. She was actually passing, and she was all excited. I felt excitement, joy, party time. Oh my God, I haven't seen something like, oh my God, I haven't seen you for a long time. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. This is incredible. She knew that I would understand, but that's something I couldn't talk about it. In the year 2000, I couldn't talk about this stuff to other family members because they would have thought I was completely out of my mind. My wife knows about this. My wife understands this. And I don't know that many people that do, except you guys, because we're all like-minded people coming together. So you guys understand what I'm talking about. But then not everybody does. Put it that way. Not everybody does. So I had the intuition to keep it to myself. I've shared it here on. Hi, Marty. How are you? So anyway, so Greta, I was talking at first when I started my live. I was talking about Oprah Winfrey and Kamala Harris. They did a YouTube on YouTube, a streamline. Did you see it? So Shelby says, I was with my mother when she passed. It was the most emotional experience I ever had. Yeah. But like I said, I was holding her hand and I saw her and I heard her take her last breath. Like that was it. I was actually saw that and I felt the while I was holding her hand, I felt the energy go up my arm through my hand there. I felt everything. So that's why I can explain it so well. Yeah. Hi, Barbie. Oh, thank you so much for your super sticker. Thank you. Very generous. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. So, like I was talking about uh, Oprah Winfrey, I used to watch her shows all the time on TV when she was on TV. So, And I love the way you know she, sometimes she had gifts, and sometimes the room was full of people in her shows. And I saw her something about homes, like helping people with their first homes or getting a first home. I don't remember everything about it, but and I missed it. And all of a sudden, I saw Oprah on YouTube, and I got a chair and put my wife beside me. So my wife was beside me. We were watching the live on YouTube with Oprah Winfrey and Kamala Harris. There was a lot of Julia Roberts was there. Meryl Streep was there. Uh, Jennifer Lopez, I think, uh, voted is voting for Harris. And all the stories I heard, me and my wife were in tears a little bit when we heard the stories about those young women. One passed, and the other one was in a school shooting and was beside her mother. She survived, and the other one was that was, but it was positive also. So I don't know if you saw it. No. Anyway, I was watching that for almost an hour. It's on YouTube. You can watch it. It's still on YouTube. I think I saw it a while ago before on live. So it's Oprah Winfrey and Kamala Harris, and so it was good. It's really really good. I love this energy. I love her energy. I could feel Kamala Harris. I was looking at her eyes and the way she was hearing those stories. Oh my God! I thought she was gonna cry for a while. I mean, her heart. Anyway, so any more questions, or did I miss anybody? I hope not. So I hope you enjoyed this live. And thank you for all for being here. Thank you for your support. I think, oh my God, 2 hours. I think it's time for me to go have something to eat. And I want to say, take care, everybody. Much love and light to all. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next Saturday. And thank you for all for your support. Much love and light to you. Thank you. Good night, everyone.